Guns up!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
Crews up!
Captain's at the helm.
No match for our captain! Bring! Mains up, let's go!
Get up those shrouds, let's move!
Ease off the wind! Haul in all sail! Loose and catch the wind! Fire!
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Fire! Awaiting order! Down, all sail!
Muzzle that
Fire! 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 Get the mainsails into the wind!
We're going to hit them!
Hold down! Hold down!
Furl all sail! Do you hear the news? Captain has the helm.
Exposed! Take the shots, sir! On your mark, Fire! Fire! Place shot down! Fire! Fire! All exposed! Take the shots! Fire! Fire! There's a good shot could cripple her! Fire! Fire! Vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! 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 Ready to fire, sir! Captain, the whole place shot down! Fire! Fire! There's a good shot could cripple her! Take a shot! Right there, sir!
Brace yourselves for fire!
Fire! There's a good shot could cripple her! Fire! Let's move!
They are lost on the fore, come on!
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Ride the wind, for all she's worth!
Fire! Main sails!
Get on that main sheet, trim to!
All sail! She'll take it!
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trumps!
Fire!
Captain's trick.
Get the mains free!
Let's catch some wind, lads.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Loose tops and royals.
Fire! Orders ready, sir! Close the gallant royal! Fire! Fire! Awaiting order! Ready for you, sir! Right! Take the shots up! Fire! Fire! Good shot there! Fire! Good shot to Crippler! Fire! Vulnerable there! Fire! I'll be at it! Fire! Good shot to Crippler! Fire! Captain, well-placed shot there!
Do you have the news? Brace yourselves for collision!
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Fire! On your mark, Cabu! Fire! All in the stunsail! Fire!
Ahoy aloft!
Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Reloading, take the shots up! Fire! 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 Vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Look, Captain, a well-placed shot there! Fire! There's sir, good shot could cripple her! Fire! Fire! Vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! It's too exposed! Fire! Shots up! Still reloading! Fire! Let out some sail! Off target!
Let's go!
Douse all but me! Loose main sails! As much sail as you can! Douse the royals!
Furl the mains! With
Fire! Use down! And some wind! Fire! Now get it out!
Loose mains! position.
Fire! Look, Captain, well placed shot there! They're all pretty close, sir! Fire! There's a crippler! Fire! It's all exposed! Take the shots, sir! On your mark, Captain!
Fire! Get the mains free!
Loose the mains, half sails.
Fall on!
Fire! Off target! Fire! Get up there, sir! That'll wipe them out!
Fire!
Weakest right there, Captain!
Fire!
Fire! Look, Captain! Put a shot right through there!
Fire!
Fire! Sir, that'll wipe them out! Weakest right there, Captain! Take a shot right there, sir! Weakest right there, Captain! Look out! Put a shot right through there! Ready to fire!
Get the mainsails into the wind! Crowd it all on!
Leave them.
Reef the topsails!
Put a shot right through there! Take the shots! There's a good shot to crippler! The well-placed shot there! Let's all explode! Take the shots, sir! There's a good shot to crippler! Off target! Vulnerable there, vulnerable there, Look, Captain, the well-placed shot there! On your mark, Captain! Down to the tree!
Loose and trim too!
Let's catch some wind.
Shit, get to the deck! More sail! All sail!
More sail. Give me more sail.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Captain has the helm.
Let out some sail!
Ready to block, sir!
Fire!
Miss, damn it!
Fire! Or come on, move us off the wind!
Working on it!
You hear the news?
Douse the gallants and royals! We've been hit! Captain overboard!
Why, look! It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would. Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
Ahoy, Captain! Need to go underground?
You require my services? Sweet winds of profit. Follow your endeavours, Captain.
We trade at prices Mr. Beckford knows are fair, and with a quality he knows is sound.
It is hearty molasses and raw cane, that's a given.
It gladdens me to hear you're saying so. But despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of discernment.
New boy, can he stop? It's over there, mate.
Los está haciendo.
Is that really necessary?
Always feverish. Clean the lid.
Clearly mad. Jennings.
haben aber...
Hey,
Am I
friend.
dreaming?
Want to go low profile? Stop a moment. I can help you fade away.
Trying to get back to Monty. I'm no part of it. I don't want to know how this story
It gladdens me to hear you're saying so. But despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of
prices Mr. Beckford knows are fair, and with a quality he knows is sound.
It's hardly molasses and raw cane, that's a given.
It gladdens me to hear you're saying so. But despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of discernment. Beaufort, Manning, for me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This ain't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
I'll not be warning you again. Get away. You come back here, you man maggot!
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
These down. Go. Have to hit that man!
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home. All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
Ah, Mr. Kenrick.
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
Captain's home.
Bane's out!
Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. A look I've seen before.
You mark well, Annie. I've just overheard one of the Beckford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there, and it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
Ah, a man of vision. I like this idea.
As much sail as you can! Sir, to starboard! Looks like booty!
Right!
I've hit a sack!
Hold that. There's trouble afoot.
I see them.
Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain!
To larboard, sir! Loot floating by here, Captain.
has the helm.
Canoes down! Catch some wind! All sails! She'll take it!
Stunsails, let's ride this squall.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Muzzle that.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
This man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked the plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Or something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous, too. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night.
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in thatches made of copper. But let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin will stick like wood line and burn on, leaving a terrible scar.
Jesus.
Larboard! Floating booty there for the taking, sir!
This man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked the plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night.
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in thatches made of copper. Let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin will stick like wood line and burn on, leaving a terrible scar.
Jesus. It's a risk to anchor too close. Soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackal.
All top!
Captain! Captain's at the helm.
Loose and trim too!
here? Why such disarray?
Bit of a do, sir, that's all. It's Wilmington's birthday.
And you saw fit to get pickled on duty?
No bother, sir. We've everything sorted.
We'll soon see, won't we? For you must double the watch this evening.
Double, sir? Whatever for?
I believe I was followed here, young man. By pirates, if my eyes honour me, though the ship was uncommonly large for such rascals. Certainly wasn't slavers, though, not a ship that size. In any case, double the watch. And keep your damned eyes wide for anything suspicious. You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do!
Apologies, sir. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
For God's sake, what the hell is going on here today? How do you suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm if you're pissed drunk and barely able to stand?
Master won't take kindly to broken guns.
I'd like to speak to the man in charge here. I require entrance to the warehouse. Which of you dogs has the key to the warehouse, huh?
Kindly to broken goods.
The key, goddammit! Someone find me the key!
Gentry, Master won't take kindly to broken goods.
Is there no one sober here? Fetch me the warehouse key, if you please. He's given us the slip, the bloody scoundrel.
Someone else. Where were you stationed prior to this time? Not a word. So where were you stationed prior?
Now you work. step aid.
Not long dead. The one did this will rot in hellfire.
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trumps.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Oh, hold them all, but
Loose main sails! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
aloft, lads. Check those royals.
Larboard, Captain! Some sort of cargo there, sir!
Studs up with a will. Captain's help.
Give me some speed! Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Loose tops and royals.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Hut. Haul down and clew up. Furl those men.
Captain's got the sea! Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous and free and out the reach of kings, clergy and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
Truth. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these Templars claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, Kenway. It's a story for schoolboys. I mean, proper defenses. Steal a galleon, shift all the guns to one side. Would make a nice ornament for one of our harbors.
It will not be easy to steal a full Spanish galleon. Have you one in mind?
I do, sir. And I'll show you. She's a fussock, she is. Fat and slow.
aye, Captain. Captain has the helm.
Your jackdaw handles nice. Pinched her from the Spanish, was it?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
But the Hall of War is Britain's men are saying.
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love the hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, that's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way.
We must tread lightly. These waters are well guarded, sir.
Easy as she goes. No telling what you may find out here.
Like staring through a waterfall.
Don't soil your breeches, lads.
Aye, and we'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors us.
Under cover of darkness, most likely.
Aye, it may come to that. Round it all on!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
Charles Vane. Reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours?
Not a man I'd call a friend. But we've been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help but respect him.
Captain, look, mortars! Crowd on every inch of sail! Ease off the wind! Fire! Get the mains free!
Let's catch some wind, lads. Look, they fire mortars, Captain! That clout got us square!
Charles Vane, slinking off with his tail between his legs. That's good news for us. Bleeding bastards! We'll have to deal with this skirmish fast. Forget the galleon!
Now's the gallant support!
Down they go!
Down to the drink! Fire! 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 Loose and trim too! Down to the drink! Down to the drink! Clues down! Catch some wind! Fire! Fire!
She's sailing for that island.
I know the place. A natural stronghold used by a French captain named Ducasse.
Julian Ducasse, the Templar.
Name's right. Didn't know he had a title.
I know the man. And if he sees my ship, he'll know it from his time in Havana, meaning he may wonder at who's sailing her now. I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on it. And maybe wait till it's dark before hopping aboard.
Captain's at the helm.
Give me some speed! Come! Jump!
Captain, loose men! Captain, the sea rises against us! Edward, we cannot be caught in that monster! We will be dragged down to our deaths, Captain!
Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, we do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness. The object of our attention is a square-rigged galleon, and we want her for the advantage she'll bring Nassau. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye! Aye! Those who oppose, whimper nay. Aye! Never was the King's Council so unified.
¿Por qué no miras tú?
time!
We'll weigh anchor.
You remember the gift you gave me? Well, it answers just fine.
Fils de putain! As bold as a musket ball, and still half as sharp. Ah!
I'm sorry about this, mate. But I can't risk you telling your Templar friends about me still kicking around.
I pity you, Boucanier. After all you have seen, after all we showed you of our order, still you embrace the life of an ignorant and aimless rogue.
What's this?
Is petty larceny the extent of your ambition? Have you no mind to comprehend the scope of ours? All the empires on Earth abolished, a free and open world without parasites like you. Que l'enfer que tu trouveras soit le fruit de ton insouciance.
The cove is ours!
Hey! I just saw you were logging out, so I thought I'd stop by and give you something. A little welcome gift. We give awards to our top-notch employees for doing quality work, and they're nice to have since there's no official bonus scheme here. I already have about 11 or so. Oh. Bonjour? Of course. I'll pass it on. Well, looks like Olivier wants to meet with you. It's exciting. Follow me. It's on the top floor, so it's not hard to find. But the rest of this building can be confusing to first-timers, so we had the tools team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office. Should be easy to find. Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
Is this thing working? This is John from IT. We met earlier. I was calibrating your Animus. I'm sort of the Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise, in charge of all the techie stuff. Do you have a minute? Damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. All right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies. Douglas Fairbanks, Errol Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Laetitia. Salut! Hi! Thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More of a ladies' man. A beautiful city, no? So the main reason I asked you here concerns something called the observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been hounding me for days. So, follow whatever leads you find and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour. Oui, tout va bien. Naturellement. Oui, bien sûr. Bon, d'accord. Pas vraiment. Bon, d'accord. Oui, bien sûr. Pas vraiment. Pourquoi? Pas vraiment. Je sais pas si... Bon, d'accord.
Hi, John from IT again. You got a second? Good. I'm adding a waypoint to your map. So, a colleague of yours left for vacation this morning and forgot to send a video file she promised me. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me. Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier when she comes? It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log on and I'll walk you through this. Now, you need to bypass the core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside. You cracked it. Good. The file should be downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall, of course.
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0000 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway and, I'm told, proceeding with exceptional ease thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3. The legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17. December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0000 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway and, I'm told, proceeding with exceptional ease thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3. The legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby. Come on. See that file you acquired? I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could, but it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend this never happened, okay? Otherwise you'll just go to bed feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
this up, you know? This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah, well, your coffee is shit. You could use some practice.
What? No. I followed that recipe to the letter. Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all. You're just incredibly rude and made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. That should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?
Hey, I just got word the courier has come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle. No, that's an exaggeration. You're not a miracle. You're an employee, doing a job. But thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun pirating.
I've been pushing it.
Assistance au niveau 2, projet échantillon 17. Support to the second floor, sample 17 project.
Be careful now. As the data moves, there are security programs constantly monitoring the data flow. You need to sneak past them, or they will destroy your data and send it back home.
Oi. Where you going, the market?
No, My parents have asked me to come live with them. And I'd like to.
Oh, what do you mean, live with them? You live here with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right. You had a decent wage when you worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with that? With me?
Decent wage? That job was near as, damn it, to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline! Caroline!
Wake up, Kenway.
What's that about?
He left this morning with the galleon, as faith we'll discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we like. And with a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Upon mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
Edward, over here. I found something. You must see this.
Odd-looking things, aren't they? Old and weathered.
Is this what they call Mayan? Or is it Aztec?
Are you good with riddles, Edward? Puzzles and ponderings and the like?
No worse than the next man, why?
I think you've a natural gift for it. The way you think and work. The way you understand the world.
Well, I don't know about that. You're talking in riddles now and I don't understand a word.
Clamber on top of this thing here, will you? Help me solve something. Concentrate and focus all your senses. Look past shadow and sound, deep into matter, until you see and hear a kind of shimmering.
Ah, right. I know this feeling. I have since I was a lad. It's like using every sense at once, isn't it? To see sounds and hear shapes. Quite a combination.